it's crucial. If you don't have trust, you've got nothing. When you live in a community, you have an understanding of how that community works, and you can also link into other elements of that community. Like I go to the local shop and I buy my milk and bread there, so do they. So there's all that connectivity, and the church is part of the place as well. So there's all these links, and when people already know you, when you come into a job, half your battle's won, because they're not afraid of you, they trust you, they know who you are and what you're about. And I think that goes a long way, especially in small communities.
What we've noticed over the last couple of years is the lack of service provision in some of the really rural and remote locations, such as along the Mallee Track. So the Mallee Track is from Oyen right through Walpyup, Underbull, out to Murrabble, nearly at the South Australian border, and then further into Yarra and Veyrac Shire Council as well, so Patchewallock, Tempe and Wimmering.
Well, I'm Betty Dundee, and I've lived in Oyen, nearly all my life. People who come from Melbourne and say, what do you find to do up in the country? I said, they just want to come up and try it. I have exercises on Monday morning. Once a month I have church guild on a Wednesday, PAG on Thursday, Probus on Friday morning, and senior sits in the afternoon. And then I have church on Sunday, and we go out for lunch after church, so I'm a busy lady. So I like to mix with people. Well, they said on that, I don't know whether I read it in the paper or heard it on the telly, but they say mixing with people like that is good to keep away from dementia. So I'm hoping that's right.
What we see from these small country towns is if they can't get the support that they need, they actually move out of the location to be able to access supports and services. And, for these small country towns that we're supporting, they're really, they've been there forever and a day. They're farming communities, and they're really proud of the fact that they can do that. So to be able to provide support in their actual locations is really important.
Well, I'm Lorraine Hickmott, and I'm 87, and I've lived here in this house for 29 years. We built it. Yeah, so, and previous to that, we lived on a farm. Maggie, she comes every fortnight, and for an hour and a half. She does all the floors and the wet areas and the toilets and shower, which is wonderful. You don't have to get down on your hands and knees to do that, which is good. Because it's, it's a big home, and like I say, when you build it, you sort of, well, I guess you're not thinking of being on your own, and I like to keep my bowls going because, not only it keeps you active, but it keeps you mingling with other people. And I've bowled for over 30 years, and it's a wonderful outlet.
It's not just about the cleaning, it's not just about the personal care, it's about the whole relationship between Annecto, staff and client. And it's all important.
I've lived in Mildura my whole life, and although we're probably now not considered a small town, I do love to live in the area that we do, and I'd always acknowledge that some areas aren't as fortunate as we are here in Mildura. It's easier for us to access the services that we can. For those that live along the Mallee Track and in Yarra and Veyrac Shire, it's not as easy for them to get those services. And if I can help one person to get a service that they need to help them live a better life, then that's what I'll do. Because at the end of the day, they deserve it. And it is really, really difficult for some people to get those services.